journey in boxing started when I was 15 years old, and I begged my mom to take me to a boxing gym in Fort Worth, Texas. And of course, she said no at first. And so I had to find different ways to make it happen. I bought a DVD from a local Walmart that I studied on my own and practiced. And I was actually hitting an old mattress in my garage back in Fort Worth. And she came outside and saw me hitting the mattress, and she finally decided to take me to a boxing gym. And it's been history ever since. Out of high school, of course, every young kid that starts in the sport of boxing wants to turn pro initially. I think I was 17 years old when I graduated, 16 years old when I graduated high school. And I told my mother that I wanted to stay and train in boxing and then eventually turn professional. And she looked at me like I was crazy. And so my mom kind of preached me and got an idea in my head about having a backup plan about what if boxing doesn't work. And so I've been in band and music since I was 6 years old. And so I decided to pursue music. And so I went and looked at different colleges to try out for and audition for. And a good friend of mine also went to high school with me. He had a pamphlet for the University of Arkansas. Never even heard of Arkansas. Anybody I knew didn't go to Arkansas. And so him and I both went out there, auditioned, and they offered me the full amount of scholarship with in-state tuition to be a music education major at the university. I was a percussion music emphasis, and I was in the percussion studio at the University of Arkansas, studied under Dr. or Professor Challen Ragsdale, and had a whole recital. I played from marimba to keyboard to tambourine, triangle, snare drum, and a drum line, drum set for the hard wild band. It was just everything percussion-wise. I was engulfed in it, and I like to say I went from beating on drums to beating on faces now. Music, everything has its own pocket, its own timing, its own syncopation, its own rhythm. And when it comes to boxing, all that kind of goes on in my head. Like when I first started boxing and my coach first showed me the speed bag, it came natural because I thought about triplets, which is in threes, and music. And so everything, to the rhythm of the punches, to the syncopation of the footwork, to the in and out, the slipping and dipping, it all relates back to music, and it all just correlates everything to me. And it's one of those weird things you never think, music and boxing, but music is in everything we do.